Hey everybody, Scott here for the Digital Guitar Playground. It is Thursday. I was gonna be back on Wednesday, but then I started working on a little song, and it turned out to be not so little, effort-wise, and it took a lot of stuff. I started it with the SLG 200S, the silent guitar from Yamaha, for a little. Ow! Hey, why you gotta? Ow! Dick. Intro bit. And then used a little bit of EBow action. All of the silent guitar parts went through through the HX Stomp, and I have my silent presets that I made just for the silent guitar, and it was perfect for that. All I did was, I don't think I made any adjustments really. Maybe turned up some reverb, and so I'd go in this and then out the USB into my MacBook, and that was how that bit was recorded. No IRs, no cabs, no amp model. And then on the other stuff, it's all the actual electric stuff is Amp 1 and Blubox combined with my Jet City ISO cab, which is a great little cabinet. If you modify them, put a better speaker in them, they're really useful. It's a good space saver too. It is probably the world's smallest isolation cabinet. It's teeny. And, you know, like I said, modify it, get a great sound. So I go out of the ISO cab and out of the line out in here, two separate channels, and then they sum to mono from the USB into the MacBook. And so I can get a straight up 50-50 combination of the ISO cab and then whatever IR I choose. And I chose a bunch of different ones. I used for some of the clean sounds, clean and dirty sounds. There's a part that has some clean guitar and some very mild vintage channel stuff with very low gain on it. They're close to the same sound. One has a little more hair on it. And then using the Tweed 112 and then the Vox 212 along with the ISO cab. And then for the heavier stuff, I was using the Stack 65 and the Stack 70. And then for the real heavy stuff at the end, I used a combination of the ISO cab and the Metal V30, which is Mesa Boogie, standard 412. So very cool stuff. I really wanted to add some spark booster to it, but I only have one spot, and it was busy powering the Blubox. So gotta do what you gotta do. Something fun came in the mail today. KMI MIDI expander from Keith McMillan Instruments, and it is going to power and give the MIDI stuff available, or make it possible to do all the MIDI stuff for the Amp 1 and the new board. So I didn't know that I needed this. They sent it to me when I ordered the Soft Step 2. So cool, good stuff. Waiting on the Soft Step 2. It didn't show up today. What's up with that? Anyway, so enough of my yakking. I've got a tune for you. There you have it, everybody. A really fun Amp 1 Blubox HX Stomp song. Lots of different sounds. I'm using all the channels on the Amp 1. The vintage and the clean happen in the da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na rhythm bit. And then I use the classic for the big chords at the end, and I use the modern for the big solo at the end. The classic is also used for the first solo. It's a little bit snappier, a little bit less gainy. I did have the boost on for both of the leads. With the modern, I really had things cranked. I think not cranked, but like 6 on the gain, 10 on the master, and then the boost on the modern. I'm loving this as a studio tool, and I never really thought about it as a studio tool before. Because, I like to set my things and then, not touch them, but, in the process of recording, I like to have a lot of EQ possibilities and make a lot of EQ variations. So, I'm rolling the bass down to like 2.5, the mids up to about 5, and the treble to about 3 for that big modern fat solo at the end. And I don't know that I ever got the bass past 3 on any of the parts. The combination of the Blubox IRs and the ISO cab just didn't really warrant any more bass. So, that's interesting and different from what I'm used to. So, good times. I will be back, I guess, tomorrow. It's Friday. I'll do something. I think I'm going to try my hand at a Name That Riff with the Amp 1. It'll be the first one. Good times. So, come on back. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.